What do you think's going on with the media? Do they just agree with him? Are they on board? Is that why they're really not doing their job?
Well, yeah, you've got two major aspects there. One is, yes, a lot of the media does agree with him because, the journalism schools have been taken over by the left for decades now, and they're pumping out, 80% of journalists self-identify as liberals, which is way, way, way above the general population. And most of the rest are intimidated or neutral. And the few conservative journalists out there, most of them are intimidated by being labelled as McCarthyite. It is absolutely not kosher to call a communist in America today. Even, and the higher the position that communist holds, the less kosher it is to call them out. You can, if you're really brave, you can call out some street level radical or whatever, but if you dare to assert that a member of Congress or the Senate has ties to the Communist Party, whatever, it's just not acceptable, and you'll be hounded and vilified. Tough statement a couple of years ago that there were 80 communists in Congress, and he was absolutely crucified for that. And the tragedy was that he didn't have the information at hand to back up his claim, because he was certainly right. He was a bit loose in his terminology. He should have said to him there are more than 80 people who are sympathetic to or work with communists, not communists themselves. But yeah, the media is complicit, and we saw that with the journalist scandal a couple of years ago, when it was revealed that 400 prominent journalists, including people from Washington Post and a whole lot of other leading establishments, colluding on an email list to black Sarah Palin and to denigrate Sarah Palin and to promote Obama. And that was a media conspiracy. And that was an open example of it, but this kind of thing is just happening all the time. And we know that during 2008, the media practically went through Sarah Palin's underwear drawers. They looked at her husband's membership of the Alaska Independence Party. They were going through her kids' Facebook pages, because they said that, and quite rightly, that somebody aspiring to high office, the American public have a right to know everything about them. But if you apply, they certainly didn't apply that logic to Mr. Obama, and they certainly don't apply it to senior Democrats.